Hey gang, it's Ian from PeachDragon, and it's Wednesday, which means, well, you know what that means, it's Armsday. So let's go ahead and look at some of these guns. The first gun you could buy last week was the Soros AR I-41, and this gun is subpar in my opinion, but there are a couple of good rolls. The first one is this hidden hand roll, which is alright, but aside from hidden hand and perfect balance, it doesn't really have a lot going for it. Casket mag, lightweight, and reinforced barrel are all rather subpar rolls for this auto rifle. So I think the best roll is easily the hammer forged, small bore, and outlaw roll for this auto rifle. This isn't the best auto rifle in the world, but if you're a fan of this auto rifle, this is pretty good. It's not as good as it gets, but I don't think the package is worth holding on to. If you like the auto rifle, this is probably what you're going to want. Second on the list is the Hersha D. Now, the Hersha D is not quite as good as the Lyudmila-D. However, there is one roll in particular, this one, the Last Resort, Counterbalance, and Injection Mold roll is pretty good. It doesn't get much better than this. High caliber rounds in addition to that. If you like the Hersha D, this is probably the roll you want. There is one other counterbalance roll. It's this Danger Close roll. It's also got high caliber rounds, but it's got oiled frame instead of that hand-laid injection mold roll. So this is the one to pick up. Remember, counterbalance is important for those Haka guns because if you don't have counterbalance, your recoil pattern is going to draw crazy. That's the trade for having 4 bullets instead of 3 coming out in those burst fire shots. Is the recoil pattern is always awkward, and really without counterbalance, the guns are worthless. Speaking of the Lyudmila-D and Haka guns, we got one this week, 2 with full auto, but 1 with counterbalance and crowd control and injection mold. Folks, if you like this gun, this is pretty much as good as it's going to get. There is one better roll with, instead of injection mold, hand-laid stock, but frankly, I wouldn't wait around for it. And additionally, Lyudmila is on sale again today. So you might as well pick up this near perfect roll because you don't know when a roll like this is going to come around again, and you can just pick up the package right now. As for the Tsuroz JLB-47, everyone's favorite rocket launcher, there really aren't any good rolls this week. It's cluster bombs, and tracking. Really, if you're going to be using the JLB-47, you're going to be using it in Crucible, which means using a grenades and horseshoes version of this rocket launcher. He already sold a perfect roll for this rocket launcher week 1, so I wouldn't really expect him to sell one again anytime soon. However, it's worth hanging on to this rocket launcher. This is a really good rocket launcher when it rolls with the right perks, but he doesn't have the right perks today. Finally, if you picked up the Irene RR4, he's selling a perfect Irene RR4 roll today. It doesn't even matter what these two have. It's unflinching and it doesn't matter, Zen moment and doesn't matter, and finally the third one is perfect. It's the best roll for this gun. It's luck in the chamber, it's quick draw, and it's unflinching with the fucking SS1 sight. It's super low zoom for sniping in Crucible, especially for Trials of Osiris. Folks, this is the gun. This is the sniper you're going to want for Trials of Osiris. I have a similar one, but this one barely beats it out. It's definitely the gun to have for Crucible. If you don't pick this up, then I'm so sorry. You should pick this one up. That's really all there is to the Irene RR4 rolls this week. Third roll is key. Remember, if you don't have rank 3, if you don't have access to that third roll, you can field test these weapons before you turn in the package, and you can have access to that third roll after ranking up. Finally, if we want to take a look at what he's selling today, the Thesson FR4 is probably the best fusion rifle in the game for competitive play. The Hersha D, again. The Lyudmila, which just barely outclasses it. It's in a different class of pulse rifle. This is the better one, but you know, it's all preference. The PDX-45, guys, this is the one we've been waiting for. This is the Soros battle rifle. I have one of these. I was lucky enough to get a high stability drop, and it rips other Guardians apart. This is better than Hawksaw. This is probably the best pulse rifle you can get from the gunsmith, possibly one of the best pulse rifles in the game right now. pick up the PDX-45. And then the Strongbow D, which is a shotgun, which is not very good. There are better shotguns out there. If you want a full auto shotgun, then the Strongbow D is a strong contender, but frankly, there are other shotguns out there. If you've only got 5,000 Glimmer to spend, the Thessen FR4 and the PDX-45. If you've got a little bit more, the Lyudmila, and I, of course, am going to pick up all 5, because I love to do these videos for you. If you like Armsday videos, let me know. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you've got any questions about a roll that you got from the gunsmith, maybe on a rank up package, feel free to leave a comment, and I would love to answer you. Thanks, and goodbye.